Hello, everyone, and welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach Tindy Hoya from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Relationship. This coaching conversation is for moms, wives, and women who are wanting to have a balance on healthy lifestyle and healthy relationship to a happier life. And my mission is to help 1 million married women or women in partnership to be the suitable helper of their husband to create a safe mental and emotional space for a family that thrives. So thank you so much for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. And please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. So you may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. So if you are watching this on our replay, please do comment hashtag replay. And I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. And if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So circulate this video. You can also post your hashtag PackMyBag moments in your timeline so that we can inspire people. Baka meron dyan na talagang nangangailangan ng words of encouragement. And who knows, in my talk this afternoon, something caught your attention and you shared that particular statement and it helped someone. So be a blessing to someone. So for this afternoon, of course, we're gonna be talking about when love is toxic. Relationship always starts good. So, but even good relationships take work. And after all, our significant others, our close friends, and even our parents aren't perfect. And of course, we are not also perfect. So we have to learn to accommodate and adapt to their idiosyncrasies, their faults, their moods, etc., just like they are adapting to us. And we must also learn how to do the same. And it's worth it when you are able to work on that relationship. However, not all relationships really end up good. And at times, there is what we call a toxic relationship. So, when love is toxic, kailan ba nagiging toxic ang isang relasyon? This is oftentimes one of the topics that is not often talked about kasi nga hindi madaling aminin na nasa isa kang toxic relationship, and possible enough is hindi mo pa din na-recognize or you're not yet in the stage where you are aware that there is something toxic happening in your relationship. So, but before that, for those of you who's joining me for the first time, I am Coach Tin Hoya, of course, and I am married to Coach Sean Hoya, and we have two kids. This is our wedding last 20. We've been married actually for 19 years, but this wedding of us, this was last 2013. It was on our 13th year when we got married in the church. Yung una kasing wedding namin is just civil. So we have two kids. I am a mom to two beautiful teenagers. They are now teenagers. So the eldest is my daughter who's 19 years old, and my son who's 15 years old. And our family hails from the land of the perfect cone, which is Mayon volcano. That's in Albay, so that's in Legazpi City. I grew up in Legazpi. That is also where we started to build our family. And when we moved over here to Manila in 2007 to really start with our family. And I was also previously an HR practitioner, so I work in one of the biggest BPO in the country, and this is the team where I belong, the HR. And I started looking for something. I started to find that fulfillment or that to feel that void that I usually feel. Dumating ako sa stage ng life ko na parang may hinahanap ako sa buhay ko. And that started the journey of me as a life coach. So I got certified in 2018, May of 2018, together with my husband. And I also got the Co-Active Co-Create Life Coach certification program from Life Coach Philippines. So I have been in the coaching the coaching profession for 3 years now, since I started in 2018. And also, I started also to journey, kasi kailangan talaga mag-level up ng skills. Learning should be continuous. It should not stop. Feeling ko pag nag-stop ako matuto, parang wala nang mangyayari sa akin. Kasi your brain is used to thinking, you're used to use your brain. Ayan, medyo magkadagtang yun, ha? Using your brain. So it's really important that you are able to continue learning. So I again accepted the challenge. I am a proud scholar of Master Coach A for the 6 steps to six-figure speaking career. So if you're someone who is interested to have to know more about public speaking, if you're someone interested to learn, just message us and we'll help you on how you can also be a good public speaker and earn that six-figure mark for speaking engagement. And I am also the creator and founder of a Women's Epiphany Coaching Community. This is a community for women. So if you're someone who's married, who is a wife, a mom, or even if you're not yet married but you are already a mom, you're already doing the roles of a wife, then join me in my community. This community will help you with everything that's going on in your relationship. Whether you're still trying to fulfill something in your life, or you want to level up your relationship, you want to level up your being a mom and a wife, then join me in my community. And join me, of course, I have just launched the 5-day Boost Your Self-Confidence Challenge. So this is also done inside my community, but it's also posted in my timeline. So you can, if you're not yet a member of a Women's Epiphany, just click the link and join me inside. And bakit nga ba confidence? Because all of us, we went into a stage na, di ba, when we get married and then we gave birth, at times, dumadating tayo sa point na we feel insecure because we lose that fab figure that we previously have, at feeling natin yun lang talaga ang something that we can hold on to, that something people will like us. Then you're wrong. So join me inside and find out how can you get back that self-confidence that you have lost. So for this afternoon, we're gonna be talking about toxic love. Ano nga ba yung toxic love? No relation is perfect, and however, sometimes relationships can really be toxic. They are either toxic to the mind, to the body, and to the soul. So the key to forming healthy, lasting relationship is to be able to recognize when a relationship has normal problems and when a relationship is actually toxic. Wala namang relasyon na walang problema. But oftentimes, yung relationship na yon, it goes into a toxic level. And at times, it starts with the tolerations that we have, tapos hindi na natin ma-manage or hindi na natin ma-control at nauuwi na siya sa toxic level. Hello, thank you so much. Before I proceed, let me just acknowledge. Hello, Coach Danny. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. And hello, Coach Candy. Thank you so much for joining me as well. So, si Coach Candy galing pa lang to sa usapang toxic eh. But really, madalas kasi itong nagiging issue din sa kailan nga ba nagiging toxic ang isang relasyon? At paano mo malalaman na nandun ka na sa toxic relationship? So, toxic love, hindi lang naman to toxic in terms of you have a partner with you. But toxic love can also be toxic starting from your parents. Ano nga ba yung toxic love from parents? So, some signs of toxic love. Remember that parents are the first people that we know. They are our caregivers. Sila yung nagpalaki sa atin. And they are the first people that we have interaction with. They are the first people to whom we built the relationship. So sila yung una nating nakakasalamuha. And toxic love from parents, of course, starts from paano nga ba nagiging toxic ang relationship ng anak sa magulang? Mostly, dumadating to sa point na when nothing that you do is ever good enough. Lahat na nga ginawa mo, pero hindi pa din enough yung ginagawa mo. Parang kulang pa na, kahit buhay mo na ay kulang pa din. And of course, it can also be toxic when your parents manipulate to get their way. Like, alam mo yung moments na may guilt trip to manipulate you. So ikaw, since mabait ka, what you do is sunod ka lang ng sunod kahit minsan hindi na kaya. And of course, when you find yourself wondering what you have to do to keep their love, you do whatever it takes, whatever they ask, because you are afraid of the consequences. So even as an adult, you do it, then that means you are in a toxic relationship with your parents. So what about siblings? Siblings are your first friends. Same with our parents, sila talaga yung una nating nakamulatan. And with our siblings, ganun din. Sila din yung una nating friends. They are our first playmates. And the bond between siblings are strong, especially pag close sila. However, the relationship between siblings can also be toxic, just like with our parents. And if your siblings use emotional blackmail and guilt trips to get what they want from you, then they are engaging in toxic behavior. So meron ding manipulation. So kung halimbawa ginagamit niya yung role niya as a panganay and then i-guilt trip ka na ganito, ako nagpaaral sa'yo, etc., then it's also like a toxic relationship. We also have from other people. Paano ba yung other people? We have friends, of course. We have other relatives. And at times, yung toxic friendship naman is more of they leave you like feeling ignored. Parang lagi ka na lang ignored. Pag silang may kailangan, andun ka. Pero pag ikaw may kailangan, wala sila. And it's just like they are using you. And you always felt left out. So, pwedeng andun ka sa ganung sitwasyon, akala mo friends pa din kayo, pero ikaw lang pala ang nagtitreat na friend sa kanila, pero ikaw ay hindi nila friends. So, you have to take a look into the relationships that you have right now. And of course, finally, toxic love from partners. This is also often true. And at times, this causes the physical abuse or the domestic violence. Nangyayari din to. And toxic love from partners is pag feeling mo yung relasyon nyo, it no longer brings you joy, but instead it makes you feel angry, or minsan nga hindi angry, but you feel fearful of yourself in the relationship. Then it is now toxic. So what is really a toxic relationship? A toxic relationship is a relationship characterized by behaviors on the part of the toxic partner that are emotionally and not infrequently physically damaging to their partner. So there is already a damage to the partner. There's a certain kind of abuse that is happening in the relationship. So that is what toxic is. It damages also your self-esteem and drains your energy. Kasi when you're in a toxic relationship, ang unang nangyayari dyan is tinatanggalan ka ng self-esteem na parang wala kang kwenta. Doon muna siya, i-manipulate yung emotions mo, you will feel guilty, and feeling mo, pag wala sila, wala ka din. So yun, una talagang ina-attack dito ay yung self-esteem. And of course, it is not a safe space, which is characterized by insecurity, self-centeredness, dominance, and control. So it becomes a toxic relationship when there is already dominance and control. Nawawala na yung, yung control mo at ikaw na yung laging sorry about that, medyo dry na ang aking lalamunan. Alright, so it's not a safe space, of course, and there's always dominance and control na hindi mo na alam kung anong gagawin mo, or pwede kang may mga decisions ka, pero it is no longer honored. So, hello, thank you for joining Coach Cherry, Coach Joanna, thank you so much, and of course, Coach AP Maureen, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. So, I'll give you some types of toxic people. Laro tayo. Tingnan natin kung meron kang kilala sa mga to. Like, do you have friends who belongs to this category? At pag nalaman natin, tanggalin na tanggalin na natin later. But really, take note of these types of toxic people. and and let's see how this can really help you out. So kung may kilala ka, tag them now. Baka yung friend mo ay may karelasyon, kaibigan na toxic. So let's help them out. Let them know what are the types of toxic people. Of course, the first one is me, the universe. Kasi sa kanya lang umiikot ang mundo. Yun yung term ko din eh. Sa kanya lang umiikot ang mundo. Wala nang ibang bida kundi siya lang. Wala nang ibang magaling kundi siya lang. This is what we call as the conversational narcissist. So have you ever been talking to someone who keeps interrupting you? Or have you ever been trying to talk to someone but you are unable to speak? Kasi the conversation only revolves in him. Siya lang ang may control ng conversation. A conversational narcissist talks only about himself or herself. Siya lang talagang bida, siya ang bibo. Yun, wala nang iba. They don't ask questions and they don't wait for your response. Wala silang pakialam kung sasagot ka at wala din silang alam kung sino ka. Basta magkukwento lang sila sa'yo. And they don't shut up. So that means magsasalita lang sila ng magsasalita. So, in our relationship, these people will end up being completely self-centered and will never be attentive to your needs. Wala silang pakialam talaga. Kahit sa, for instance, in a toxic relationship between partners, lahat na lang sa relasyon nyo, siya ang may say. Wala ka talagang say doon. At hindi ka pwedeng mag-react, hindi ka pwedeng magtanong. At hindi din siya magtatanong sa'yo kung anong opinion mo. At hindi, kung may tanong man siya, hindi ka pa din niya aantayin na sumagot. Wala siyang pakialam doon. Siya lang. Siya lahat ang may control ng conversation. So may kaibigan ka bang gano'n na parang laging siya ang bida? Pag may sinabi ka, may sagot agad siya. Tapos siya na ang maghahag ng usapan. Parang siya lang yung tao. Lahat kayo obligadong makinig. The second type, of course, is, syempre alam nyo na yan, straight jacket, yung ginagamit sa mental. Actually, hindi. Basta ginagamit to in hospital. So, ano nga ba yung straight jacket? The straight jacket means he or she has overwhelming control. Grabe talaga yung control ng taong to. And in charge of what you say, think, and do. May difference kasi to. Ay aalaw ka niya na namang magsalita. Pero siya pa din ang may control ng conversation. And he or she takes away your emotional, conversational, and mental freedom. So the straitjacket is someone who wants to control everything and everyone around them. They want to be in charge of what you do, what you say, and even what you think. And you know, when you talk to them, they will freak out when you disagree with them. And they won't stop convincing you that they are right and you should do what they say. So yun naman yung characteristic ng toxic people who are termed as the straitjacket. So in our relationship, what usually happens is that this person will give you no breathing room and will constantly nag you until you are in complete alignment with them. So be careful with these people because they will go after your emotional, your conversational, and your mental freedom until you have nothing left. So uubusin ka ng taong to. Yung feeling mo after yung mag-usap, drain na drain ka na. Yun. The third type is the emotional vampire. So, The emotional vampire is someone who sucks the positivity out of you. So wala nang maganda, lahat na lang negative. So they are really sad, negative, and pessimist. And he or she tries to bring everyone down with them. So ito yung tipong may maganda kang sinabi pero hindi niya gusto yung sinabi mo. Sasabihin niya, hindi maganda yun eh. Or lagi na siyang may nakikitang problema. So, all in all, lagi na lang siyang may complain pag may sinabi kang maganda. And then, we have the drama magnet. Ano ba yung drama magnet? Someone is, yung sa drama magnet, siya naman is, something is always wrong. Gusto niya lang ng empathy, sympathy, and support, and loves to complain. So, there are some people who are really magnets for drama. And of course, pag nasolve mo na yung isang problem, may lalabas ulit na problem. At gusto lang talaga nila, they get your sympathy, your empathy, your support. And when you offer help and solutions, ayaw naman talaga nilang i-fix eh. Instead, they will just complain and complain. And in a relationship, the drama magnets are victims and thrive. So, kung parehas ko kayong nag-class dun sa mental health bootcamp, yun po. We talk about the drama triangle, di ba? So, there is really a person who is sobrang drama sa buhay na pag nagdrama sila, feeling kasi nila importante sila. Kaya okay lang na magdrama sila at wala kang choice. So, that's a drama magnet. The other type, of course, is the JJ, the jealous, judgmental person. So the JJ is someone who have much self-hate. Jealousy comes out as judgment, and all people are awful. Wala nang mabuting tao para sa kanya. And because they have so much self-hate, they are not happy for anyone to be around them. So pag may kasama sila, hindi sila okay eh. Lagi na lang silang may puna, may judgment sa tao. So, ang tendency mo, iiwan mo siya kasi ayaw mo nga marinig yung judgment na yon. And typically, their jealousy comes out as judgment, as criticism or gossip, yung pinagchichismis ka. So, according to them, everyone else is awful, uncool, or lacking in some way. So, if someone starts to gossip jealousy about other people, then that person might be a toxic person. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga chismosa pala ay they are the jealous, judgmental type. So, toxic people, well, nakaka-toxic naman talaga mga chismosa. Kaya ako ayoko din ng chismosa. Sabi ko nga, galit na galit ako sa chismosa eh. Sabi ko nga dun sa friend ko dati, siguro, nung unang life ko, chismosa ako kasi galit na galit ako sa chismosa. Di ba may ganon? So, there are some people na I really hate to speak with because ang alam lang nila is pag-usapan yung buhay ng ibang tao. And the other one, of course, is the fever. So, obviously, sa picture pa lang, you know that person is a liar. So, liars, fevers, exaggerators, yun yung tawag sa kanila. And it's really exhausting to have a toxic deceiver in your life. So, a fever is someone who deceives. So, they are deceivers. Mahilig silang manloko. Tell little falsehoods or major lies, and words are doubtful. Yung kahit magsabi na sila ng totoo, parang hindi ka pa din maniniwala. So, whether they tell little falsehoods or major lies, it's impossible to trust a liar in a relationship. Meron ka na bang na-encounter na friend na lahat na lang hindi totoo yung sinasabi? Napo-find out mo na lang, niloko ka lang kasi iba yung sinabi sa'yo compared sa sinabi niya sa iba. Hello, Coach Glacy. Thank you for joining. So, this honesty, of course, is draining because we are usually doubting the words. So, if you have a friend who is always deceiving you, what makes you stick with that friend? And finally, we have the tank. The tank crushes everything, arrogant. They don't see others as equal. So a human tank is always right. So a toxic person who is a tank is someone who feels that he or she is always right, and he or she doesn't take anyone else's feelings or ideas into account and constantly puts themselves first. So medyo pag titingnan mo, medyo may relation siya dun sa ibang toxic personality, no? Pero may distinction pa din kasi sila. So in a relationship, yan, sabi ni Coach Candy, superiority complex. Yes, feeling niya, kasi tanky siya, di ba, malaki, and it can crush anything. So, ayun, may superiority complex siya. So, in a relationship, tanks are incredibly arrogant and see their personal opinions as facts. Opinion sa kanila yon, pero facts yun para sa kanila. Kaya kailangan mong maniwala. And they are the smartest person in the room. Sila tayo yung pinakamatalino. And every conversation and person, they see them as challenge. They would always challenge the things that you speak of. Walang equal sa kanila kasi nga sila yung pinakamatalino. So when you're trying to form a loving connection with them, it's gonna be hard because you will never feel that your ideas are being respected. So mahirap makipagrelasyon sa isang taong feeling niya tangke siya. Ayun. So, yun. So, these are the types of toxic sabi ni Coach Sherry, sige, ikaw na. O, minsan, sasabi, sige, ikaw na. Ikaw na nga. Ikaw yung panalo. Kasi ganun nga yung feeling nila. So, how do you really handle toxic relationship? Paano kung meron kang kilala sa buhay mo na ganito? Minsan, hindi naman pwedeng iwan mo agad sila. Like, if they are your parents, tapos sa kanila ka pa nakatira, ano yung pwede mong gawin? Or how do you handle them? Of course, to handle it, first is tell the person how you feel. So start with a gentle one-on-one approach in which you tell the person how you feel about the way they treat you. So pwede mo talagang kausapin. Like, pwede mong kausapin ng parents mo. Although at times, di ba, we doubt if they would really listen. But it's a start. So for people who are not fully aware of the impact of their action, this can be an effective way to change a toxic relationship for the better. So you have to take a look or check the possibility of really speaking to the person. Another is set limits. So even if that person has a power over you like a boss, you can still set limits. This means you should be assertive and clear about how you need to be treated and any other boundaries you may have. So sabi nga ni Coach Candy sa talk niya na toxic relationship, no, kailangan mo kasing to stand firm. You have to speak up. And of course, it always starts with the tolerations that we allow in our life. So kung alam mo ng mali, put a stop to it. Be assertive. Set the limits na una pa lang. Kaya di ba, yung sa talk ko nga dun sa launching ni Charlene, yung una kasi talaga, nasa tolerations kasi siya eh. Parang, okay lang once lang naman ginawa sa akin. Eh kaso, nung paulit-ulit na, nag-change naman. Dumating ulit sila sa point na baka magbago naman. So, laging ganun. At hindi talaga na-set yung boundary or limit kung hanggang saan lang pwede. Because a relationship should have respect. And that is included in the boundaries. And of course, control your responses. Even when it's a toxic relationship, take a look at how you respond. Kasi kung toxic na siya, tapos you respond din ng negatively, lalo siyang magiging toxic. So, for example, you are being demanded na in a relationship, parang doon, ikaw lagi ang nagbibigay, tapos nagre-respond ka, bigay ka naman ng bigay pero nagagalit ka, then the toxicity level just increases. Lalo lang kayong mahihirapan na dalawa. So, take a look. Check out how you can really be able to control your responses para siya mag-iba. And finally, pag hindi talaga nag-work, then end toxic relationship. Ending toxic relationship is the final way to handle it. hindi nga siya maganda. But if there's actually already an abuse happening and it's your life versus the relationship, then take heed. Know your limits. Like for example, kung toxic yung boss mo, there will come a time when you have to leave the job or you have to stop seeing your friend or really cut the relationship with your partner. So you can you remember you are always the one who has the decision to manage your relationship. So if it's no longer working for you, then stop. Kung hindi na gumana yung 1, 2, and 3, then maybe it's time to end it. There's always a purpose for it. So that's it for me this afternoon. So let's stay connected. You can connect with me at my page, Life Coach Teen. You can also join my group, a Women's Epiphany Coaching Community. And yep, you can message me at my email. And then, of course, my number 0917-806-4200. And of course, I'd like to invite you, or if you're someone who's looking for that momentum, you want to discover yourself again, regain yourself, your momentum and your passion, join me in my next round of the Regaining Me coaching workshop. This is going to start on August 1 to September 5. That's going to be all Sundays at 7 p.m. So just message me at 0917-806-4200 for details. And of course, my invitation still stands. If you're a woman, a mom, a wife, join me inside a Woman's Epiphany coaching community. And together, let's journey together to discover the woman in us, to make the choice of who we are meant to be, the mom, the wife, the woman that we are destined to be. And I'd like to invite you, of course, if you're someone who is looking for something that would help you out, join us in the Be Learning Society. So avail of the Be Learning e-card and get to know the mental models where you most commonly operate. Di ba maganda pag alam mo kung paano gumagana yung brain mo? So Master Coaching has officially launched the Be Learning Society, the tent maker of Be Learning Home for mental fitness, and Decaf Coffee Republic is hosting the Be Learning e-card that unblocks opportunities to smarter living. Of course, it comes with monthly perks. You have 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. You also get the Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coaching, which happens every third Saturday of the month, and a 90-minute coaching session. And for the next Mental Model Masterclass, we're gonna be talking about the 80-20 rule. Ano nga ba si 80-20? I know it by other name is the Pareto Principle or the Pareto Rule. Pero ano nga ba siya? Di ba ang concept natin is you work 80%, the 20% is for other tasks, and then you get 100. But it's not. So it's interesting to know no, kung how we will really maximize the 80-20 rule. So what if at this time, may 6 months pa ba tayo? Or, yeah, may 6, 7, no, may 5 months na lang tayo. And in that 5 months, if we apply the 80-20 rule, may magagawa pa din tayo to make our life better. And what if we can already teach it to our kids as well so that they can already path the success that they want in life? So join us, connect with me, or connect with Coach Rizel at 0917-806-4200. Our class will be on, it happens every third Saturday of the month. So our Mental Model Masterclass is on July 17. So meron pang time to enroll. Join us. I know it's gonna be worth your time. And of course, and as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. So do join us for another coaching conversation tomorrow with Coach Candy for coaching for mindful eating at 10 a.m., Coach Cherry for coaching for leaf formation at 2 p.m., and Coach Rizal for coaching for purposeful living at 4 p.m. And before I end, I also would like to invite you, if you're someone who is looking to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach, or you want to be a game changer like us, you see what we are doing and you like what we are doing, then join us. Master Coach A now offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program. This is a comprehensive approach to achieving results in life so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. It includes a 21-day web-based learning. So yung 21 web-based learning is through an online app, which is the foundations of coaching. And you get also a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coaching, wherein Master Coach A will now be virtually be with you to talk about the models and how you can use it, or we do role plays. And after that is the 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. That is with Team Cape, where we help you set up the stage for you to start your coaching business so that you can see how you can monetize from the profession. The program package also comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizel for if you're interested, or if you want to join us, enroll with us and connect at 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So that's it for me this afternoon. Teka lang, naghang ang aking. So thank you so much once again. My name is Coach Tindy Hoya from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bam, boom. See you.